Then this nigga told me he want receipts. Let's start with your mother. Your mother got the receipts. Everything is in your mother. That's the one who got the receipts. You need more proof? Biggie ain't here, so Big can't give you no receipts. He dead. Craig Mack can't give you receipts. He dead. What are you talking about? Who else? Black Rob can't give you receipts. He dead. And everybody else you made sign paperwork so they can't talk about what I'm talking about. I'm the only one with the guts. You're not signing. Cause I ain't need the money. All money ain't good money. Remember that. Remember that. Remember that.
You know, I did one album with Mase. One album. How much money do you think I owe this guy? One album, and then he became a fake pastor and went and conned people. And then y'all gonna let him throw dirt on the God's name? Mase owes me $3 million. That's facts. I got the receipt. And I'm not gonna go back and forth with Mase. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody. I'm just gonna, if I'm here, I'm gonna speak up for myself. I'm gonna speak up for myself now. You know what I'm saying?
It was expected that Mase would become a huge star, not just in R&B, but in the rap world as well. So it shocked everyone when he announced he was quitting rapping to become a pastor, especially after dominating the charts from 1996 to 1999.
I got my man Mase on the phone. What's up, baby?
I'm chilling, Flex. I feel mad good.
I gotta let a fax today from Magic Johnson Music. It says Mase is retiring from the rap game.
I gotta do what make me happy. You know, a lot of people gonna say I'm crazy, I'm leaving money behind and a lot of things. But it's just, you know, how I feel in my heart. Once God puts something in your heart, you know, God talk to everybody different.
So you saying you don't want to make any more albums?
I don't want to make no records. I don't want to rap on no records, and I don't want to run no record companies.
I don't think people want that, Mase. You might be outvoted. What you gonna do?
If I'm outvoted, then I'm just outvoted. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel as though, like, you know, like the late, great Tupac and people like Biggie, they got the same messages. They just didn't act on it. So when you look at it in that realm, it's like, whoa.
I appreciate you calling, Big Daddy.
You mind?
I appreciate you making a call.
Rumors swirled about why a 19-year-old rapper would wake up one day and declare, "You know what? I want to get out of this and become a minister."
Did you make the right decision leaving rap?
I did. Everything now that we see playing out was all the things I escaped. The car, the Shine, the Loon, Puff Daddy, the Craig Mack,
Biggie Smalls.
the Biggie Smalls. So even though I made those decisions and it cost me money, that's why I got with Killer and they gave me the money back.
In 1999, Mase and Betha, known as Mase, left Bad Boy Entertainment to start SANE Ministries, which stands for Saving a Nation Endangered. After a profound spiritual experience, he began calling himself Minister Mase. He admitted he had been leading people, friends, and kids down the wrong path and left to follow God with all his heart.
If the devil can use him aggressively, then I want you to know God could use me aggressively. I went through every step on how to deal with him. Every step on how to deal with Puff biblically. I dealt with him biblically. That's why I felt aggressive about it. I felt like I did not have to change my strong approach. Because number one, I went to him as a brother when things were not right. Secondly, I went to him with a witness. That was Rodney Jerkins. Like the Bible says, if you don't get it right with him, go back to him with a witness. I did that. The third thing it tells us to do is go to the church. Bring it before the elders. I reached out to his bishop. His bishop declined to mediate the situation. So I just went to step number 4, which is mark him as a publican and have nothing to do with him. And that's what I did lyrically. And that's what you guys have a problem with. So I don't know if it's me or you got a problem with the Bible, because all I did was handle it the way you're supposed to handle it. And I'm up for all the smoke he has to bring. Puff can't beat me at anything. Anything. And he knows that. And I'm up for the challenge. And until I see you again, just know I may do a lot of things you don't agree with. Pray for me like I would pray for you. Instead of letting your voice be used against something that could be a phenomenal change for our culture. We don't need no more leaders like that. We need new gatekeepers. If there's ever been a company, just think of this. that handled those people that way for 20 straight years, you wouldn't keep them in leadership. So why should we keep these same gatekeepers who have done nothing but exploited us and used our talents against us for their own gain and their children?
At the height of his career, riding the success of his album Harlem World, Mase shared in a radio interview, "I felt like I had a lot of money, but I didn't really know who I was. I knew I had to do something other than just hip-hop." But questions remain why Mase left, since Diddy doesn't easily let artists walk away from the Bad Boy label.
This is Mase. I got my official papers right here from Puff Daddy. It was love. So I guess we don't have no problems at all.
All love, man.
I don't even know how to take that. I ain't used to Puff doing good stuff, you know?
Yeah, every once in a while you got to do something good.
Despite being signed to a long-term deal, Mase managed to return after 5 years with no royalties for his album, Welcome Back. However, he soon expressed the desire to leave again, and even snuck in an interview with Puffy, asking to be released from his contract.
Yeah.
Good, let me give you my card.
After Puff signing this official, your boy is Freedom Bird. Once I get the paper signed, then I come back.
That's what it is, guys.
You see what I said?
What you gotta have something to talk about? You got nothing to talk about right now. Got something to talk about.
No, this is Freedom Papers.
In 2016, Mase returned during a Bad Boy Records tour, but wasted no time criticizing his former boss. He went live on Instagram to explain the conflict between them. The tension never really eased. Despite Diddy's heartfelt speech at the Grammys about the disrespect black music faces from the awards, Mase wasn't buying it. He took to Instagram before deleting the post, accusing Diddy of unfair business practices, saying, "Your past business practices knowingly has purposely starved your artist and been extremely unfair to the very same artist that helped you obtain that Icon Award on the iconic Bad Boy label." He also revealed in an interview that he never got paid, even though he was behind many of Bad Boy's hits.
Me and Puff was like, I felt like I did more than I got credit for, more than I got paid for.
You felt or did you do that? Because you said felt, like
Okay,
feeling.
let's clear that up then.
You saying you feeling that?
No,
but
we're
did
gonna
you-
keep it with, because I'm trying to be nice. I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here. I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raised somebody up, you know they did work with you, they go from your little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here, like he didn't want me to grow at anything.
Mase's sharpest jab came in a rap where he referenced Diddy's latest name change to Brother Love. Rapping, "Since Cain killed Abel, I'm able to kill Cain."
Since Cain killed Abel, I'm able to kill Cain. And love don't steal, my nigga, change your name. Come on, be selling their soul to go to a brunch. This might end up sweet, drinking that punch, I suffer good. And niggas know I'm from another hood, forget a brotherhood, I'm trying to make sure that my mother good. I'm the ghost of Wolf, ghost of RZA. Come with the facts you never considered, I'm the ghost of Sean. I speak for every artist never spoke their mind, representing every artist that was left behind. From Craig Mack to G Dub. You know that it would get lonely, it's never safe if you owe me, you know that saying's true. You had a chance to do right, now I understand you. You can't starve a nigga came from wicked Canfu. Karma came and gave him for what he did to Kim Porter, made the day he dies and rests in piss water.
Many speculated it was a direct diss aimed at Diddy for allegedly killing Notorious B.I.G. for financial gain.
So Puff ran out the hospital door and he grabbed my arm. He said, "Gene, we gotta pray. We gotta pray. We gotta pray." And I knocked his hands off of me. I said, "Pray for what?" That nigga's dead, bro. He just was stunned. He just, like, he had this look in his eye like he couldn't believe it, that he was dead. He couldn't believe it.
Do you think that he had any involvement in Big Steps?
This story between Mase and Diddy is far from over. From spiritual journeys to bitter disputes, their saga reveals the complex side of fame and loyalty in hip-hop. Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell to stay tuned for all the latest updates.